I'm eating right now. I'm finishing up my breakfast.
All right. Well, we are joined here today by Jordan Gilbert. Let's actually jump right into game. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. This will be Alternate Attacks versus eSrael. Should have a pretty good game coming up here on DE Tuscan. Let's get some volume action here.
It's live here, right?
Yeah, it will be live here.
It's live on my screen, right? No, the knife round.
Yep.
I miss the old knife rounds. We don't do that in the ESEA.
Yeah, we don't do that here in the United States. I actually wish we did.
Those are always the funnest thing ever. We started getting decent towards the end of my old EG team, but my new teams would just get hammered when we played in Germany with Drew.
You'll have the flying V formation.
Yeah, the first man in. Then we realized these guys were just simply better. It was like we were playing Ninja. We're like, alright, these guys just left click our faces off.
All right, let's see here. It may look like they're going to keep their teams here, it looks like. Looks like that will be the case.
Wow, sorry about that.
Very loud noises here in the background.
My laptop.
My goodness.
Mute that. For some reason when I open Counter-Strike, sounds are blasting out of it.
Alright guys, and once again, for those of you not familiar, I know most of you guys are, you are big fans of the Fnatic League here. Volume down here just a little bit lower. ESEA, they do a map elimination here. It's not like what we expect in other online leagues here in the United States. They actually do go through and do a map elimination rather than just having set maps per week, which I actually like better for this level of play. I mean, sure, when you've got your lower league of plays, like your Open IM main, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but when you get to top levels of play, you start throwing maps, you actually, I think, have more consistent, better matches. You actually find out who's better. But I wish that's something hopefully we'll look forward to in the future for Counter-Strike here in North America.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, my opinion varies on this because online, like you said, different teams have different practice schedules here in the States, so, like, it kind of helps some teams, but I agree that in the end, like, I feel like it probably would create a better competitive environment, just letting teams focus on 3 or 4 maps, and, you know, basically you don't have to play the ones you don't want to, and that always is nice.
Yeah, and they don't have the same issue. I mean, once again, the European scene, they just play so much. They play better maps. They really do. I mean, they don't have their DE lights and some things like that.
Hint.
Yeah, hint. Craig Levine. I'm sorry, Shooter, I guess, would be the one to talk to that about. But here we go. Looks like we are live here on the pistol round between Alternate Attacks and eSrael. Yeah.
This is going to look good for them to get into the site. They're going to probably be able to plant the bomb here, but...
Yeah, actually, wow, Trouble actually pushed all the way down into sewers, is already able to take down Arcadian there, so it's already a 4-on-5, just a crucial frag there for Alternate. And they will be going up for the sewer split. It's already been given away. They know now what's happening.
Yeah, Alternate's going to give them the site and play a heavy retake right here. Just try to pick the long distance right now. Start throwing those HEs. Boom. Flank. Boom. Team dead.
Yeah, and that was just a big play there from Trouble there coming up through sewers, getting that pick, because there's not anything else that's going to happen in that situation. Once you see the one terrorist who's coming through sewers on a pistol round, you know it's not going to be a fake. Nobody fakes like that on a pistol round.
They should have probably scouted that kitty a little bit more instead of just commit, because they knew the team was going to push through too the second they got spotted. So
yeah, but
probably a little too impulsive of a play by eSrael, but good round by aTTax.
Definitely, yeah. Score now 1-0 in favor of aTTax here. Of course, will be an eco round for eSrael. Looks like I do see some deagles here in hand, of course. Will be working their way over towards mid and kitty, it looks like. Bomb's going to be in the hand of... now, I'm not sure. There are some name changes here.
Yeah, Cray City has Trace.
I do believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like deagles will be headed up middle here. Arcadian already able to take down Capio, and Roman with the trade. So far, fairly easy round. It's already down to a 3-on-2, however. Last two standing. Last one standing.
Colin can hit one of these shots. Ooh, they have a chance. Now he's going to fall. Oh, nah.
It's now down to a 1-on-2. 29 HP left here.
It's going to be tough, yeah.
And there it is. Score now 2-0 in favor of Alternate Attacks.
So, let's see if they're going to buy. What kind of stuff they got.
Yeah, we did not see a bomb plant either round here, so it's either going to be a full save or really
they're just going to rush
round.
under window.
Yeah, it looks like it will be a full save from them, just Glocks in hand.
They're probably going to rush that right side, probably see how the team's playing it, just to see what if they're playing aggro and whatnot. just kind of see how they're playing short. Run up here and just get blown away. Just to gather some info.
These are hard rounds to take. I mean, especially here on Tuscan, there's so many chokes, no armor, no weapons, trying to pick it. An angle like that is so rough, and there it is.
Yeah.
Easy anti-eco round there from aTTax. But no, that's what I was about to say. These anti-eco rounds, especially on Tuscan, are so difficult. Unless you manage to get yourself a lucky frag on the way up long or something like that. But especially there at short, he was holding such a great angle from underneath tent.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to go A with Glocks on this map. You have no chance almost with nades and distance.
Yep, and here we are. This will be the buy round here from eSrael. So we'll take a look around the map and find out which way they decide to head. Trace spamming over here towards grass. And Prox has pushed up here pretty close onto short. Not playing too aggressive.
Looks like they're going to do an A split right here. Quick, coming up mid first. Kitty guys flashing for him. Ooh,
yeah,
they need to get that kill up Kitty. They stopped it.
Alright, and there are the smokes for the split, but not a lot of action just yet.
No,
yeah, bomb's
going to regroup Kitty.
Bomb's going to be in the hands of XY there, and Capio will go down. It's already down to a 4 on 4. So far, fairly even trades. Fairly even HP as well.
Yeah, see, eSrael just they kept blinding themselves actually, and so their coordination from mid was just not on. See here, they're going to walk up long.
Yeah, it looks like they're now going to be headed over towards long there. Tick's still going to be hanging out inside of window watching mid. And Trebly's clearing out sewers here to make sure there's not going to be any sort of fake onto SA2. And the flank from sewers. Arcadia now coming up long here. And it looks like this will be a full SA2 commit.
If Prox can get this kill, that'll be big for them.
Yep, and bomb is now inside of the SA2 bomb site. Not too much of an issue here. Arcadian going to take the position here in upper Roman on the rotate.
This looks good for eSrael.
Yeah, it does. Trebly's still way out of position here in SA1, just now coming out of sewers. Now takes the spot one here in mid.
Trace, that was a bad play. He let his team get flanked.
And calling on to Roman. Down to a 3 on 3.
Oh, they got this.
Alright,
Trace. He stopped watching flank for no reason last second, just to check middle, and the FAMASer got right by him long. It was, he just wanted to catch that guy rotating or something. But good round nonetheless. They were able to close it off in the site.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising. That ace split, I mean, as they came in, they smoked everything off, flashed it well, and it looked like they were fairly committed to it, but somehow they were able to back off of that for quite a long time without aTTax really responding to the break in action. They didn't go into a full rotate. Left SA2 fairly open. And looks like early round here, Arcadian's going to be working his way up grass fairly quickly.
Get that pick window.
Yep,
they're going to double swing on Tixa right now.
See if they're able to pull this off. Oh, wow, they do have 2 members there of alternate, both holding the same angle. Great play there. Bringing Colin down to 5 HP.
Site fast. It's good play by eSrael.
Yeah, going straight into SA2 here. They were able to read out that play. And a bomb should be going down here. There it is. Down to a 4 on 3 currently. Score now 3-1 if you're just now joining us. This is the Fnatic Play League if you've never seen this before. Fnatic doing some great things here for the Counter-Strike scene. Trace able to take down Capio there, and it's down to a 2 on 4. Colin's still down to just 5 HP. He had taken a lot of damage over there under window. That was a great play from aTTax. Really playing into what eSrael wanted, though.
Yeah, I think the problem came, though, is right when they started that trade under window, their team rotated down Kitty, and the only chance they really had to win that round was to insta-rotate through CT spawn, and that just took them too far away from the trades, and eSrael just had the site instantly after that. It was, so, good job by eSrael on being quick with decision-making and whatnot, so.
Yeah, that's definitely what got them that round, was how quickly they went to SA2, which kind of makes me wonder, I mean, I guess aTTax was really banking on the fact that no matter what eSrael saw there, that they were going to keep pushing, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. They're going to push down long again. You see Roman's creeping down. Ooh, he messed that guy up. 20 health for Colin.
Yeah, and it looks like Capio is going to be pushing down here. Now, this is a mostly save round. There are 2 M4s here for aTTax.
Ooh, big kill by Turkish.
Yeah, and Roman has spotted one here in SA2.
Look at Capio, other side flanking.
Yep, and aTTax does have the M4 here. So they're going to try to save that out. It's 4-on-2 here. Not much really can be done other than just trying to get away with this M4, save it for next round. Hopefully be able to drop a teammate here. And
yeah, Capio's probably going to be able to get one right here in a second.
yeah, Capio's going to be coming in through SAT.
Does he have a... Oh, he actually had the ESP the whole time.
That's rough. Yeah, last man standing is going to be aTTax hanging out here in CT spawn. About to run into some action, and aRcadian able to take him down. Score now 3-3. Tying it up here. eSrael able to make it 3-3 here. Now I'm curious to see if we're going to see some more aggressive play from eSrael here, because you saw that these kind of quick picks, like these double man picks into short, under window, and that sort of thing, but we haven't seen a full team aggression from them as of yet. I mean, I know it's still early on, but the way Ultimate's been playing, it might even just be the better choice to keep with the default setups. I mean, aTTax keeps really committing to certain spots of the map, such as that window around there. Oh, Colin able to take down Roman there in middle. That was a great play. You
think it's good plays by Alternate so far? Because I think they're actually kind of spread out too much on these pushes.
I'm sorry, I meant eSrael here. The way they're playing, the way they're playing against aTTax is very great, because they've kind of. It seems like they've noticed that aTTax is really committing to the spots they're holding. They're not really paying too much attention to one side or the other. They're just kind of stacking it up a little bit, and there it is. aTTax going to go down here, and SA2 aRcadian onto Tix.
There's the round.
Yep, and that's a 2-on-4. I mean, anything can happen from this point, but Trebly's still here in mid. He's just going to clear it out real quick. And I want to quickly point out here, the play there in middle was absolutely great. Colin piggybacked off one of his teammates there. One of his teammates had bunny hopped out across, and it baited out the shot. And
that's a really popular thing to do on CT side, is to spot down mid on the top left, really kind of glitch the box. So a lot of times you'll see them hold that angle, so that was a smart play by eSrael to make a rifler jump out first, because that entices the guy up there to you not want to like slide away. He's like, all right, I can battle this guy. It's just a rifler. Then boom, opera swings.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. It was very well played. It was very quick. Easily what won them the round here. Score now 4-3 in favor of eSrael here. Now, aTTax has got to try something a little bit different here, whether it's getting... Now,
they're buying, yeah.
Yeah, I think they can stick to the style they've been playing with, but what they're going to have to do with it is get more aggressive. Like, for example, if they're going to keep playing this double-man grass for SA2, they need to start getting more aggressive with that push. I think that might catch eSrael off guard. I know they're playing a little slow here, but they keep getting close before they commit. They might just catch them off guard there.
Yeah, and they're still not doing it this round. Looks like they're going to double up Cat. They're playing semi-aggressive on the short here. 2 down long.
And this is okay for SA2. However, they do have some great positions here to hold off this push, but they are able to take down Turk there.
It's a good spam right there. They spam the guy through the box and the nades room up. So they're going to group Kitty right now. See, this is the time where eSrael could still win if they trade right here well.
Yeah, now Capio he's playing a 1-for-1 position right now unless he hits the first 2 shots as they come around this corner. He's got to spray well. He does have a teammate here with him, so I mean...
See if Colin hits this shot. This is going to be the decision maker, I think.
And it looks like aRcadian going to be playing here for mid, spawning through the smoke. So, I mean, it may just be a full commit into A. Oh, nice angle there. Probably catch him off guard. Here comes 3, not able to connect with the second.
Still decent. Still decent, not bad.
Trading that 1-for-1. It's now down to a 3-on-3. Wow. And Colin going to be last man standing. 28 HP with the op. Not the weapon of choice here in this type of situation. 30 seconds remaining. He did pick up an AK here. Taking a little bit of spam damage, down to 19 HP. Able to connect on the Cap. Down to a 1v2. Picks up the op and is going to go for it there, but aTTax able to shut him down. Score now 4-4. aTTax able to bring it back to a tie game here. But that was kind of, once again, a little bit of a strange round. Seemed a little bit out of their element coming back to SA1 and just hanging out the bottom of Kitty for quite some time there.
Yeah, they needed to kind of make that get up quicker. They let them get everyone over to Kitty pretty fast, and they had no chance after they didn't get that trade. But still not bad for eSrael right now. aTTax needs to definitely secure some more rounds.
Yeah, and for those of you unfamiliar with who we have on here co-casting, my name is Jimmy Wizenant, and here with me is Jordan Nothing Gilbert, formerly of Team EG, currently playing with Back-to-Back Gaming.
How's it going, folks? First time commentating, so excuse my language here, but might start getting a little rowdy. But Looks like we have eSrael trying to creep under the window right now.
Yeah, they're going to go for that same pick they did before. It actually looks like there's an audible call. Decided to back off there. And I think that's a great call because if aTTax is not peeking that angle, they push long, and there it is right there, able to take down Arcadian. And Roman was waiting there in window, so they made the right call, but just a little too late, I think.
Ooh, tack.
Yeah, it's down to a 4.
Look at Capio. He snuck up in the sewer right there. If they fall back, he hears him right now, so he's making the call to his teammates. You could see aTTax moving over to A. They hear him.
Yep, and eSrael does have an op here in middle, just waiting for a pick on the rotate. Turk is actually all the way here at SA2. He may be able to call the bomb site clear, but it may be too late. Trace may have already put himself in a little bit of danger here. Turk will go down to aTTax in SA2. It's down to a 3-on-4 currently. And
They're all low too.
Cap's on the full flank here, able to take down Trace, and Colin right behind him with a Glock.
No chance, yeah.
And Colin onto aTTax.
He might be able to win this if he hits the snow scope.
He just might. Colin, last man standing, 10 HP, able to take down Trouble through the box. It's now down to a 1-on-1. Last man was over towards SA2.
Ooh,
Bomb's going to be planted just in time here. 34 seconds.
Get the shot.
Oh, and Roman.
Ooh, yeah, good play by Roman.
That was rough there. I mean, Colin was scoped in, perfect angle. Great play there, but not much you can do with 10 HP versus a rifle at that angle other than just wait it out.
Yeah, and that's also the dangerous thing, though, is because the more angles you give him as an offer, the more he's just going to pre-fire, and when you only have 10 health, you can't really do much else.
Yep, and 5-4 now in favor of aTTax. And I'm still wondering what the big switch is going to be here from either team. I mean, because so far we keep seeing this default setup, this pretty great. I mean, standard Counter-Strike being played here, but nothing fancy as of yet from either team. Just playing really great setups, really solid setups. And I mean, as these scores get closer and closer in the late game, I expect to see some more aggression from one team or the other. But we'll see who goes for it first. Tick's going to be playing here in window. They're playing 3-man Kitty, yeah. And they're actually going to push down here. They have heard one in SA1 and taken some damage there from the nade. Tick's now going to be falling back from window.
Little sewer execution split.
It looks like it may be the case.
Ooh, this mid push could be interesting, though, if they get these guys Kitty right here.
Yeah, now they are looking behind them right now, so, I mean, once that pick happens, if they're able to get it... Oh, Cap!
Nice shot.
Turk will fall, and he's going to go for another one.
Oh, he could have got that off.
He's going to go for another one there. And it looks like there has been a wrench in the gears here as they've slowed down on this take into SA1. eSrael now taking into the site. Arcadian able to take down 2. Roman completely blind. Just down to 11 HP here for Arcadian on that entry. It's down to a 4-on-3. Now, there we go. Bomb has been planted. Colin going to take up position. Nice shot through the smoke onto Cap. And able to pick up the flank as well onto Roman. And aPTTax going to be last man standing here for aTTax. Flash is coming in. Oh, and there it is. Colin swinging out, able to take him down. Score now 5-5, and once again, fairly close game here on DE Tuscan.
Yeah, this is pretty good so far. If you notice eSrael, they don't really seem to run too many defaults. They just seem to keep grouping up, spam one site, go as a group into another site. It's just like, and that kind of could work on Tuscan. I just have a feeling if Alternate had a better push going right now, that it would probably work out for them. And I don't think they're pushing as a group enough right now. I think they're just letting eSrael have too much space.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I mean, Tix, they're now going to be pushing down here on this save round into short. See if they're able to pick up any frags here. And they're in position to defend this push, but they didn't see it. So they're now going to fall back and give aTTax free reign over SA2. Looks like eSrael's going to have 2 here in sewers. Prox in mid. All right, and just slowly picking apart aTTax there. There it is, 5-6 now. eSrael able to pick up a lead. Sounds like Jordan just fell out of his chair.
I was burping, excuse me. I'm eating a delicious acai bowl right now. It's pretty good.
Sounds like it.
It's pretty exotic. Come. Get on my level.
All right, aggressive spawn here from Tix. We'll see what he decides to do with it. I mean, as Jordan mentioned earlier, if we do start seeing some more aggressive play from Alternate, it could mean some huge danger for eSrael. And they actually denied that push there. Tix was afraid to push any further. He did take some spam
Well, he got
damage.
the flash off, which is good for proxing them long.
Yeah, Roman has pushed down with
right
him.
here. Colin's holding for it though with the op. This trade happens. Ooh, he missed the shot, so he can kill that guy. Yep.
And dangerous situation, but Colin just doesn't afraid of anything. I mean, he just pushes straight out and takes down a prox. I mean, he's definitely a dominating opera here in this matchup so far. And Trebly taking down Trace there. It's down to a 2-on-4.
Let's see here. Colin.
Colin's doing
They both
very
have
well.
high health though, so if they're gonna go back to Kitty, I'm assuming right now together.
Now Trebly has pushed down here, so he's all the way down at the bottom of Kitty, just waiting for that push.
So if Turkish can kill this guy, this is an unreasonable win because they have distance.
Now
Oh
Trebly's
no,
gonna fall
Colin,
back.
down. Colin's gonna down. Oh no, that's good.
Now, this round's going to be heavily dependent on whether or not Colin's going to be able to get that very vital pick here. I mean, bomb is in hand. Turk is now going to give away the position, running up Cat. They don't have too much option here. 30 seconds left in the round. And Colin's going to get up here for a pick from Sewers, just waiting for it. Now, if they play these back positions, the round could easily be theirs. Colin's going to go in for the frag. Oh, a great play so far.
Yeah, no good for them.
Yeah, aTTax played that very well. They didn't get over eager. They just stayed back. They knew there wasn't much time. They had position on the bomb. No reason to get crazy.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake actually by Turkish and them to make so much noise before they got an initial pick because they know they're going to be crossfired there and like someone's either going to be spotting sewer box, warden box, or the CT spawn. So all three of those angles should have been cleared by Colin in my opinion. But
you know, and that's one thing as casters, though. I mean, looking through the HLTV, we get to see all. You know, I have a feeling, especially at this level of play, they do the best they possibly can with the information given. I just think that, you know, if they would have known a couple key factors, they might have done that differently. But nice attempt in that 2v4, yeah. And bomb's going to be in hand up Kitty already. My goodness, all the way in the site right now. So no resistance whatsoever here from aTTax. They had completely stacked SA2 and just given up that site. And actually, I take that back. They're here in Sewers. You've got Capio.
No, yeah, they're going to pop flash deep. This
could work out for them.
Yeah.
All right, flash coming in, and Roman's going to go in for the initial pick. Turk able to take him down, Trebly with the trade onto Trace. 4v4.
More flashes, otherwise they're done.
Yeah, Tick's going to rush straight into sight. Going to be a hero here. That's a 2 kills to 1. Now down to a 3-on-2. Trebly looking for that frag onto Kitty. XYP onto another, and there it is. Arcadian able to finish off the round. That was a great attempt, but aTTax got a little bit scattered there, I think, on the way into the site. Without more flashes, it just became a dangerous situation.
They got all partitioned there because the sewer guys got blind, and then the guys warden tried to go in the site before him, and everyone just started flailing. Everyone started getting picked.
You know, that's one thing I love about this game, though, is one flash, just a little bit off, or one less flash can mean the difference between winning or losing a round by a huge margin.
Yep.
And Arcadian now going to be headed his way into Sewers, and it looks like a push from alternate. Alternate attacks, that is, not alternate mid.
Yep.
Wow, straight into SA1. Colin barely able to make it out of there alive. He actually got hit through the wall quite a few times by that Deagle. Down to a 2-on-4, last two standing. Will be Capio and Tix. Tix will go down, last man standing over here at Kitty with the flash. Just going to try to get some weapons down.
He was setting himself up. He wanted the highlight. He's like, I'm going for it.
Yeah, don't have much of an option there. Might as well try to put that Deagle to use. So this is the final round here in the first half. And Jordan, I just want to clarify, are you going to be joining us here for the next match after this one?
I'm actually trying to figure that out right now, if I have to leave anywhere. Otherwise, I plan on it, if I'm able to, if you'll have me.
Absolutely. Let's see. Looks like they're going to be setting up kind of what they've been playing this whole time, except Colin's op will be over here at SA1 this time. As long as he heads towards Kitty, they may be able to catch him off guard. They've got to clear this close Kitty and see if he can get the pick. Now over here at window, they were able to spot one. Colin able to take down Trebly there.
Ooh.
Wow, and I can't even catch up with the action there at Kitty.
I just jumped around corners and flying. See if Tixo can get one.
A bit of Quake Live action there. And a prox onto Arcadian. Last man standing will be a prox. M4 in hand in a 1v3. Not going to be able to connect onto Turk, and that will be 9-6 in favor.
Not a bad half.
eSrael. No, not at all. Not a bad
Pretty
half.
balanced though. They could still come back from that. That's not an 11-4.
No, definitely not a bad half at all.
So, switching servers.
Yep, it looks like we can just hang out here in the HLTV. That won't be a problem. This will connect to the next server, it sounds like, at least according to Karn. I hope that's the case. Once again, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and my name is Jimmy Wizenut, and here with me is Jordan Gilbert, also known as Nothing. So how are things been going with you? I mean, I know there aren't, a lot of Europeans don't pay attention a lot to North American scene. I mean, let's just be
Yep.
frank.
Yep.
But a lot of people know you as a player. I mean, obviously all the highlight reels and EG and teams of the past. I mean, what have you been up to? What's going on with back-to-back? How are things going?
Um, Basically, I've been working right now. Working, about to start school, but in the gaming realm, I've basically just been playing ESEA Invite, to be honest. I've been wanting to play more tournaments, but it's just, as everyone knows who's probably watching this, everyone knows the state of the Counter-Strike community right now, and it's not very tangible for American teams to be going out of the country, and that's why you see a lot of the competitions are purely European teams, and
Yeah.
it sucks, but mostly what I've been up to is kind of just balancing my life with how much effort I need to put in Counter-Strike now. I still love the game and stuff, but at a certain extent, if you're not playing as many tournaments, it's not as important to put in as much time. So I still put in time practicing with the team, and I give some lessons, and I'm going to start streaming again soon, 1.6 and CS:GO, but mostly just practice and yeah. It's been fun. Like, I still enjoy playing for less like competitive reasons, like just playing some ESEA, pick up games and stuff. So um, hanging in. This year is going to decide a lot for a lot of pros on how
Oh,
much they're going to
absolutely.
continue playing because of CS:GO. So towards the end of the year, I'm sure you'll see a lot more people, you know, moving on, doing what they're doing. Some of us will stay and stream and try to play some Go, and some of us will.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, I mean, this is. I just want to quickly thank. I mean, obviously, all the sponsors here with the Fnatic League here, and especially over to Fnatic as well. I mean, this is really huge. I mean, you see these StarCraft tournaments and all this stuff that pull 30,000 viewers, but a lot of these tournaments, like the frequent tournaments, pull 6,000 viewers, and you guys have done a great job just showing up. You know what I mean? Fnatic's done a great job with showing up with these great games, top teams, getting consistent viewers, and really keeping the 1.6 scene alive on these online tournaments. I think that's great. So they're really doing a great job. Big shout out to, of course, Steel Series, Raid Call, MSI, ISO, and NX Split. I mean, it's really great that they're still supporting Counter-Strike 1.6, a game that we've been around way too long. Way too long.
Never too long. We love it. What are you saying? Blasphemy.
Yep. Absolutely. We're just waiting to get the HLTV reconnected into the server, and hopefully it'll be underway once it reconnects here. As they're going to play, they played one half in the first server, and obviously play the second half here in another, most likely some sort of ping dispute. We'll find out here. Something we're familiar with here in the United States, and we hate with a passion.
God, man, I could talk about the effects of peeing all day. That's so annoying.
Yeah, but once again, with these days, with they kind of fall in a lot of LAN tournaments that's happened. It's still great to see the competition happening online. Obviously, LAN is the optimal place to be playing these.
Yeah.
But it's still great practice. Keep people fresh, keep people sharp, and yeah, it's just great to see. We're gonna jump over to a quick commercial break real quick while I get everything set up. Make sure the HLTV is gonna work properly. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Alt tab, no
All right,
one live
guys.
on it.
With the reconnect of the server, we're not able to get the team names fixed just yet. Still working on this new overlay, but it looks like we are live. Jumping right into the pistol round here.
The Russian alternates, Russian A. Coming out the door.
Yep, and looks like Turk is going to be hanging out here inside of the bomb site. All right, 3 frags early on.
Yeah.
Great hold so far, already down to just 1 member. And standing will be probably just 2 HP remaining for him. And he will be taken down. Let's get the volume fixed here. It was really loud for me.
Yours was?
Yes, and once again, guys, I want to quickly apologize for the names up top. I'll get those fixed as I can. We'll actually probably do it here during this round.
I'm actually not on the stream anymore. Is it all messed up?
No, it's still here. Just don't want to miss any action here due to the... Oh, there we go. Game pause. How convenient is that? Whoa. Now you are paused there. I just want to make sure that's not an issue of mine.
Yep. Game pending, game pause.
Alright, there we go. Everything all fixed here. Hopefully nothing too big here, not a huge issue. And it looks like we're right back into the game. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Wonder what has happened here. Did someone drop and agree, hopefully, on a restart? What was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's not live yet. That looked like it. Unless eSrael is just really upset right now at somebody and they just start shooting each other. I mean, I know at professional play you get a little stressed out and you just want to take it on your team, right, Jordan?
Start killing everybody.
That actually brings up an interesting point here while we're waiting for this to go live. Again, it seems. We did see an LO3 before. I'm assuming, once again, that this is no one... It's not just the whole server's having a mental breakdown right now.
So I think they're going to replicate the loss.
It might be. Not sure.
He said.
I do have HUD say text off, so if there's anything you can update us on, do let us know.
Yeah, it just looks like Arcadian said, let's replicate the gun round, same frags, etc. So maybe they'll have, what's his name by ESP again, Colin, and then they'll go up and kill Capio, and Arcadian will kill too, and then that'll be funny. We've done that in the past, actually, where we just say, let's get the same frags really quick, and it actually is not that difficult to do.
Well, I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I mean, as long as you have a good account, you do have the console there to go back and make sure.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that everybody buys exactly what they did that round, you know, the honor system there. You know, if they went nades over armor, make sure they do that.
Yeah, exactly. That's not going to be controlled easily, but I'm sure at least they'll buy the ESP again.
You know, that's actually a big plus. You know, one of the few. I mean, obviously, we do have some issues here in the North American scene with what we do on our tournament system, but one of the big pluses is something that we have called Match Medic that will actually, and it's actually play at the large tournaments as well. That it will hold the money. So if at any point in time you need to recall a certain round, it's able to by just a push of a button. It's actually great.
That's pretty impressive, yeah.
Great to have.
Yep. That's pretty cool. Another design by the ESS crew, right?
Yeah, absolutely. ESS showing up just about everywhere you can think of. Any tournament you can think of.
I think I've seen Laurent specifically at every major LAN tournament. Laurent, for you guys don't know him out there, Laurent is an admin. Head admin of most tournaments from WCG to ESEA in America, and he's ran a lot of other events that CPLs, etc. I think, Lisa Gamers. This guy's just all over the place, and
he really is.
He's the face of us players. I'm pretty sure every top player in the server would probably know him.
Yep. Laurent definitely everywhere at once. He's done a lot for the scene. But once again, guys, if you're just now joining us, this is the second half. The first half was 9-6 in favor of eSrael. Now, we did run into a little bit of an issue, so they are trying to, I guess, replicate the first round and move on from there. But they did have to switch servers for the second half. That's why there's a little bit of confusion here. Which, of course, is understandable. Occasionally, you do have to go through these sort of things, and it looks like they are going straight back to restarting once again. Looks like the config has not yet been executed.
Just no freeze time. Let's do it. That would make for an interesting match. Just whoever could buy fastest makes the bomb site quicker.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the CGS when the 16K source.
Oh yeah,
CGS
freeze time,
man.
7 seconds.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
that was the fastest match I've ever seen.
Yep. Definitely, once again, to anybody who's looking for the future of Counter-Strike Global Offensive 1.6, looking to make the game mainstream, look at CGS and do everything the opposite of what they did. Don't try to force action. What we have now is absolutely perfect.
Yep. I mean, I guess the only thing that I could handle being changed on for TV is 12 rounds. Like if we had to play 12 or 13 rounds, I wouldn't complain. Like a half, rather, not the whole match.
Yeah, still, though, I mean, there's so much of a story that's developed over the 15 rounds, and that's why I think a lot of the people out there that watch so much Counter-Strike really love it. It's not like your other games, your Battlefield, Call of Duty, and all these. There's such a story developed over the rounds that are played. And, cutting that short or cutting the round time short or changing the start money, things like that, just completely...
Definitely throws it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely throws it off. I agree on that. I was just saying that's probably the only thing I could handle being changed so drastically, because 16K that would just be a joke. I was just like, no pistol rounds, what?
Yep. A little crazy there. I mean, that's an integral part of this game, one of the most important ones, and something completely different than the rest of the rounds, so it's great to have. And it looks like we may be going live again here. Let's make sure. Let's see what kind of positions are taken. That might be an indication.
So they're just going to do the killing the same.
Yeah, it looks like... All right. So they're going to line up here. There we go. Roman going to go down.
Got one, and now
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now down to a 3-on-5. Arcadian able to take down Capio here. Colin onto Tix. And also onto a Prox. Last man standing.
XP has to get his kill. XYP. He's AFK, oh no.
Alright, there's a little bit of confusion here. Troubley does not know what to do. He's surrounded by counter-terrorists here. Going to look around a different direction, able to take down Arcadian. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We started the round. What an impressive showing there from just the intimidation factor of Troubley there. Just completely shut down the server and restarted the round.
The kill alone restarted all the server.
And looks like there may have been a little bit of confusion on the kill trading. So let's see if we can go through this again. Uh-oh.
So it's supposed to be Colin gets the first kill. And then it doesn't matter what order, actually. It just
as long as it happens, and it looks like there's a little bit of HLTV skip there.
XYP, same last guy again. He needed to get a kill. There you go.
All right. Now that looks like that may be it. All right, now we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action here at the Fnatic League. Score now 1-0 here in the second half. That actually makes it 10-6 overall here on DE Tuscan.
Yep.
Apologize for the goofiness, just having a little bit of fun, it seems. And, yeah, we're definitely live now. Looks like, of course, this will be a bye round from Team eSrael, and aTTax obviously going to be on a save round here. I do see some Deagles in hand. Kind of a mirror play of what we saw first half. And going to be holding here in SA1. Nothing too crazy yet. Capio going to be coming up through sewers. I did not see if flashes were purchased. I have not seen one come out yet, so this may just be an attempt at three-man pushing middle.
Yeah,
that could be
it's huge. Be hard to stop for alternate.
Now they did not push sewers, so they don't have a 100% read yet, but they get an idea here.
But their bomber is going to be the only one who's going to get in the site, I think.
Yeah, well, if they can at least get that
never mind,
down.
they're falling. They're screwed. I think eSrael just forced them back. There's no.
Oh, and Capio now going to be coming into the site. He has spotted one in here. XYP onto Troubley. And Arcadian picks up another. Alright, last man standing will be Tix, and
Once they knew they were there, they had no chance unless they hit some amazing shots.
Yeah, that's just really rough. I mean, once again, these early round intel gathering little recon missions that both these guys have gone on here on their anti-ecos have really paid off. I mean, anytime you see 3 terrorists inside of SA1 just hanging out doing nothing, it's a pretty good sign someone's in sewers. So it's a safe bet to fall back into site or get heavy onto mid and get ready for the retake. But great round there. 2-0 now. This actually is 11-6 overall. And it looks like they will be headed up Kitty once again. Difficult eco rounds on DE Tuscan. XYP able to pick up 3 on Kitty. Wow, Rock's able to get a Glock frag there, actually.
Sometimes that happens. Your teammate draws his crosshair somewhere else. Dink, dink, dink.
Yeah, definitely, especially closer range. I say that the anti-eco rounds are so hard on this map. They really are. But if you get that initial frag or a great fake going, they can really turn in your favor quickly. But it's got to happen almost perfectly.
Yeah. Let's see here.
3-0 here.
Quick kitty strat right here.
Yep.
Watch, I bet aTTax is going to use very little nades if they do this fast. They're just
Now,
gonna walk
this
up.
is what I was about to say, is they are pushing 2 down sewers here, and this is what I kind of expected here from eSrael.
One flash and they're going. Boom, there it is.
Yeah, they want to really shut down the sewer push, and it also allows them to go into a retake, which in my opinion is one of the best ways to play SA1 versus a team that likes to play passive early round. It eliminates the possibility of any early round picks. However, the retake does get difficult unless you go for a full flank. And it looks like that might be the case
I'm
here.
sure they're going to watch
rotating.
the flank, though. There's no way this guy doesn't watch flank. Yeah, look at that spot.
Yeah, Cap going to be hanging out in here now. But this is what I was afraid of, though, is he's actually going to try to push all the way through. And Turk now going to be coming in through window. Able to take down Roman there. A little bit HLTV lag.
Oh, he could get the defuse.
You very well could. They're going to rush
Got
through
it,
the site.
No,
There we
he
go.
didn't.
Able to finish it.
I thought he didn't get killed. I was like, oh, wait, he's got... Oh, never mind. He was part of the spray.
Yeah. Score now 12-7 now overall in favor of eSrael. Now keep in mind, if you're just now joining us, it was played on 2 different servers. So this is a completely different server what they played first half, so scores have been reset. But 12-7 overall currently. And aTTax going to be setting up for a hold on SA2, playing fairly passive early round. Arcadian going into sewers. And Bomb's going to be in the hands of, well, over here in SA1. See if I can figure out who it is. Arcadian still here in sewers. Bomb looks like it will be committing to Kitty here. Oh, almost able to pick up 2 there. Trace with the first frag, and Colin actually going to miss. Not exactly what we expect from him. So far, he has been a dominant player here in this matchup. But definitely holding him back on Kitty. Flash is coming in, trying to buy them as much time as they possibly can for the retake. Arcadian on the Trebly, and it looks like Cap just going to be watching the flank here with only 7 HP. Turk going in for the flash. Completely blinding ticks. Roman onto Arcadian. It's down to a 2-on-2, 6 and 7 HP for the last 2 members
Yeah, it's
of
going to be
Ultimate.
tough.
Yeah, they're going to hit some incredible shots here to make this happen. Long road ahead of him. Turk able to take down Capio. It's now down to a 1-on-2, and Colin able to finish off the round. 4-1 here in the second half. 13-7 overall. All right, we do have an aggressive spawn here from eSrael, and keep in mind, we have not seen too much aggressive play from the CTs from either team as of yet, and it looks like they will continue to go for that more passive setup. I didn't see him head towards window. They will go for kind of a dead zone push, is what we call it here in the U.S., going down for the op pick into SA1. Trace going to be spotting SA2. Oh, standing on top of his head, almost getting him caught up there. But it is a save round, so we're not too much danger. And Flash is coming in. Should be a fairly easy save for them here on Alvin. Trebly able to take down Trace. He's now down to a 1v4. Tixo will fall. That actually makes the score here 14-7 overall.
Yeah, so we'll see what Alternate decides to do here.
This is typically where you'd expect to see some very different styles of play from rounds previous. Obviously, I mean, being at this sort of deficit, you do see AKs in hand.
They're going with something they're confident with, and it looks like they think they could take A fast here, so...
Yep, walking straight up to Kitty, nading towards mid. And looks like they were able to do some damage onto Colin, so will be spotting through. Arcadian's pushed all the way in. Colin able to get the pick in middle.
Yeah, they need to realize that's not one smoke isn't good enough.
Yeah, there are a couple smokes to be coming into sight. Now, they have completely cleared SA2, so they're going to be going onto the full rotate. Colin already working his way into the bomb site, looking for the bomber. Oh, able to push in, take down Capio, and get out. There's a little bit of HLTV lag there. but he was able to take down Cap. Down to a 5v3 currently. Prox watching the flank, and bomb has been planted. Working together here, shoulder to shoulder, into sight. Calling able to spot one at Giddy and taking him down, and that will be the round.
That's 15-7, alright.
Yep, 15-7 overall here. Just one round remaining for eSrael, able to take this home. Just one left.
Yeah, it seems like alternate just their execution seem a little off. I think they have a little work to do on those A hits because the second one guy gets picked, it seems like their whole flow is off.
You know, that is one thing about eSrael is they have been playing fairly well on, once again, that kind of dead zone push that we were talking about. They push one down to watch SA1, and Colin's picking through, SA1, and a teammate watching SA2. It's a great strat for these guys so far. It's really messing with aTTax's mind right now, as now they've completely switched it up and are now pushing down into SA2 and completely decimating alternate aTTax.
See, that's what alternate needed to do versus them on T side. Exactly.
Yeah, if you've got the spawns for it and your players are comfortable enough at those spawns, it can be completely one-sided. And Capio going to be last man standing here, just going to try to salvage this match. And it looks like that will be it. Score 16-7 overall in favor of eSrael. Sorry, I'm a stupid American and I pronounce things very goofily. Goofily is a good word as well, guys.
eSrael.
We do have some more matches coming up here pretty soon. I'll have the schedule for you here in just a moment. Let's go to a quick commercial break, and we'll find out who the co-caster will be for the next match. Don't go anywhere, guys.